Rolling with Nat 20. I'm Nat 20, and we're back with more Dragon Quest 8. Last time, we were kind of curious about what we were going to be doing now that we've saved the world. But suddenly, Jessica left the party, and we followed her to this town where she seems to be possessed by Dwumagus or under some sort of curse or something. Something regarding him, it seems. And tried to murder somebody in that town, much like he had in pretty much every other town that we've been to that he's been at. So then we came up with a plan to try to stop her, because she's surely going to come back and try to kill him again. And now that we presumably know that, we have a plan, and the first step of the plan is we need the help of this hilariously named group of people that I cannot remember at this moment, but one of them is here at the top of this tower, and we need to ask him for help. And this tower is a maze of dungeon puzzles, none of which are too hard, but interesting nonetheless. And I do want to mention that if you want to have any influence or communication, the best way to communicate with me or try to talk with me about things that you like about the channel, things you don't like, things that you have input about, things you want to see more, join the Discord. I'm going to have the Discord heavily publicized in the description below. Join it up. There's not many people there, but hopefully we'll get a few people in there who have some desire to at least be notified through that of what's going on and be part of the Rolling with Nat 20 social community, whatever we end up naming that, and naming it can be part of the process that you can be a part of if joining up at this point. That and other stuff going on, like layout of the stream, whatever, just whatever you got input on. Nothing set in stone, really. But yeah, join the Discord. It's going to say it at the top of the screen the whole episode. Now, what do I want to do against these guys? What I really want to do is run, because I do not like fighting these guys. These guys are spongy. They got a lot of defense, a lot of magic resistance, apparently a lot of evasion too, maybe a fair amount of evasion, or that was just unlucky. And I don't know if they have a lot of health, or if just all the rest of that's kind of making it seem like they do, because it all kind of stacks up. They don't seem to have all that much health. About 100 or so, maybe. A little less than that. Give or take. Stop biting me, you grapes! I'm being bitten by the ghost of grapes. Why are you so angry, grapes? Man. Alright, now we left off right when we got to this portion, which seems to be kind of a sectioned portion of the dungeon. Like, pretty much, it gave me the cue that everything I'd done before this point really didn't affect the things beforehand. Maybe this was a harder portion of the dungeon, and I'd be finding more difficult encounters. Stuff like that. Cues that it gave me as a game designer that, I didn't really need my game designer knowledge to pick up on those cues. This game's really good about making those sorts of things obvious, I think. But yeah, we'll continue onward. Start solving some of these puzzles, making our way to the top, and answering the question that's bothering me. What's this guy doing up there? Why is that not going down? That not attached? Alright, I climbed up here and I can go up more, or I can push this down and achieve nothing, I think. Can I pull this? Oh, jeez. Okay, if I pull it down and get off, it's just not enough weight. That one's weighted differently than the ones prior. Well, that being said, then maybe if I try to pull it off, that will grant me access to a new area. But beforehand, I want to check out what's up these stairs and come up with full plans, because I want to investigate this place. It only has 2 chests that we saw when we used Angus's treasure hunt ability, and there's one of them. Alrighty, let's just make a note in that little patch over there. We get on level 9 is a chest, and we want it. We really want it. Drink some water. I am parched, but I am awake. Despite it being almost 1 in the morning where I am at, I have had 2 energy drinks today, which may or may not have been a mistake, but I'm very up and will be streaming for at least a while. I imagine at least 3 hours. At least. People watching the YouTube already know how long I stream. What do I want to do with you, Angus? Alright. Gotta focus on the battle for a moment. I'll just talk about... Sorry. Sometimes I get this weird ringing noise in my ear. It's relatively rare, but it catches me off guard. It does sometimes make me lose my train of thought. Angelo, you're just going to... The guy's so beefy and bad, but I do not want this guy to breathe fire on me if I can get rid of him. Also, that guy can heal. He has to go. Forgot about his heal. Thanks for showing it off needlessly. The Griffin attacks. Yes, get that defense lower. Don't get stumped. Alright. I don't want to use another super throw because I'm starting to run low on MP. But then again, if we have to, we can jump out of here and zoom back and get back to where we are in the dungeon relatively quickly, thanks to good dungeon design. I mean, you know, good from a game design perspective, bad from a dungeon designer perspective. You do not want to have people have this option of leaving and healing and coming back. That is not how I would design my dungeon and Keeper RL. That is for sure. Jeez. Alright, Angus. I think this thing's almost down, but... yeah, alright, good. Just wanted to make sure that Angelo didn't bite it. Because Angelo biting it would be bad. No, we definitely... God, I might need to leave in heal. Not having Jessica around is a bummer. That's why I want her back so bad. Also, she's fun. We can't upgrade her sex appeal stat without having her around. Alright, let's just take a quick look around here and see how I'm going to make that happen. To get up to there, I see no other way than lifting that. So on the 8th floor, I'm going to have to make that ascend up to that corner. Over here's the 8th floor, and that shouldn't be too hard once I make my way over there. Good, good, good. Alright, now I really think that what I'm supposed to do is just grab that. Okay, maybe. Logic sec, it won't let me do that. So if I just... no, it doesn't like that. It doesn't like that. Maybe if I get around the other side of it and push. Maybe I'm making this hard on myself. It's very likely. It's very likely I am. So this is working. Okay. And the way that this one works, I can actually make it teeter-totter if I need to go the other way still. 2 living statues. You got it. What do I want to do? I want to switch to my battle fork. And with my battle fork, I shall use my multi-thrust. then I shall do a helm splitter to this one over here. And, I guess just get to work on shipping them down. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I've often wondered what to be doing during my RPG videos during the random fights that happen oh so often. And with streaming more regularly and uploading them that way, I figured that maybe the best way to handle it is use that downtime in which I don't generally have too much to say about what's going on, except maybe my strategy for fights, which, you know, to some degree has narrative interest, but, you know, largely can become repetitive and boring, which is why some of my RPG series, back when I was putting more time into editing my videos together, would have a lot of the more repetitious battles cut out. My mentality during some of those Let's Plays was to try to keep each random battle in once or twice, or put a random battle in if something interesting or funny happens during it. But there's a staircase over here I didn't even notice. Okay, let me check up here real quick. But for the most part, like, a lot of them got cut. But the process of doing that was so long and tedious that I did not enjoy it. It was not something that I liked doing. I do like that I committed to it for the games that I did play and edit that way. But I'm much happier with this format, in which I just have everything set up like as a stream, so everything has to be kind of good and quality as far as all of the sound and visuals go, just naturally. And pause that thought for a second. 10. I want to go back down. I want to teeter-totter that the other way, because I think that's the key to getting that chest, and up there is the key to progression, and I want that chest. But yes, back to what I was saying about editing out random battles for the videos. I much more prefer this way. It allows me to spend more time making the content rather than editing it all together. And it basically just comes down to that. I just didn't like doing it, so I stopped. Wait. These guys have the heal. I forgot. They telegraphed that to me last round. They were real good about that. Let's change those tactics real quick. They're flying, so I don't think that my wind will affect them. So let's just try to make sure one of them dies. But I do not believe that the format of that aspect of these showing up on YouTube is going to change. I do not think that I'm going to start at any point, and I could be convinced, but I do not believe that I'm going to start at any point going back to editing out random battles for the YouTube videos. I think I would much rather just make an effort in making those battles interesting to watch with commentary, and save myself the time editing because it takes a lot of time, and I don't enjoy it. I said that a minute ago, but I'm also trying to keep in mind what I'm doing in this puzzle. It's a little hard to do both, but we're managing. We're making it happen. But yeah. So I figured that I could fill the time during those random battles. It'll be a habit to break of not just describing everything I do a little bit, but mostly with hopefully talking with people in chat that have interest in talking with me. Again, join the Discord to find out when I'm streaming, because as much as I would love to have a stream schedule completely set, it's just not the life I live. It's just not going to work out. What I can say, and that you can find posted in my Discord, is that just about every night at about 9 p.m., aside from Tuesdays and Wednesdays, because I have other plans at that time at Tuesdays and Wednesdays, right around 9 p.m., you can bet your ass that I'm trying to stream, trying to get stuff set up, trying to make sure that I have everything taken care of for myself in life, that I've eaten. Ooh, Yangus levels up. Making sure I'm motivated, that I'm not forgetting anything. Sometimes getting distracted with other stuff, but I can keep you up to date with all of this through the Discord. Now let's do Yangus's level up. I just wanted to say that before I got too distracted with this. Yangus gets 7 points, and yeah, we just want him to be an Axeman. A little bit, to be honest, with how close he is to it. Excited about maybe just pumping it in till he maxes. If he keeps getting 7, that's 3 levels. Yes, please. It's alright. Thought for a second he was supposed to skill up, and then I was like, wait, what? No. But he's 2 away. I just, brain fart. Ha ha, ha ha. Ha ha. How do I get to you? Okay. What? How do I... Can I step on this without consequence? Yes. Okay. And also, what is this about? Okay, maybe if I look at the ceiling, some sort of like hole to give hint of something I'm supposed to do above. No, so I can rule out that upstairs is the answer. Wait, this is just for that. I'm silly. Did I already have access to up here? What's this about? Alright. This might not have been the answer to the chest, but it felt like it would be. I didn't even really analyze too much about it. It just felt right. But somehow I gotta get that. I gotta get to there. Which means I just need to ignore what I've been doing over here and walk up to that stairwell I didn't notice over there. Well, good job, me. Way to pay attention to the map. That was a low roll for perception, to be sure. One might even say a crit fail. Maybe not that bad. I found it eventually. As a DM, I think a crit fail for that would be like, oh man, like, yeah, that's blind you forever. Like, good luck. But I guess it depends on the situation. That's pretty plot crucial, so... It's also a stairwell, but not one. So I've started doing it a little bit, but I guess I should say that the other thing that I'm just going to try to fill up the combats with is, nobody's talking with me in chat, it's just my thoughts about stuff going on. I feel like I did that some already, but I mostly stuck to talking about what was going on in the game, which is an easy default, you know, just saying what you're doing. Oh yeah, Angelo, get that double slash. Oh, Yankees uses the helm splitter. That's easy, doing that all the time. My people are messed up. Alright, Yangus, let's believe that you'll survive a hit if you take it, and that Nat and Angelo will out initiative this guy. It's been a while since I've healed, so I think I've just been forgetting to do that. Yeah, you took the hit like a champ! Now summon your angry skeleton ghost thing. Boom. Strategy successful. Alright, no, that's not what I want. I want to go to my magics. And I want to... You both healed up because I did that in combat. You heal up. Alright. So... This is the... No. We're in battle. Don't confuse me. I wanted this staircase over here that I should have seen all along. Alright. Yeah. Oh, they even make this one easy. Just push it on there. It's gonna plop right up to the chest. I was making this out to be a lot harder than it was. Get up here. I hope this chest's worth it. If not, you know, it's a chest. All the chests are worth it. A recovery room. I don't know what that is, but it sounds great. It sounds like that's what I was trying to make when I combined the gold ring with the seed of life. I wanted a wonderful ring that gradually restores HP as the wearer walks around. Please. 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 Oh, yes. No, you have that mighty thing. What does this do for you again? Resistant to confusion attacks? And that's good, but... Well, we'll think about it. We'll think about it. Maybe we switch back. Resistance to confusion is pretty good, but 5 more defense and regen? And I bet if I use that, it's like a good portion heal, but probably like the other ring, it breaks after a few uses, and I'm sad. But this time I know! The alchemy pot's not near us, so there's no reason to fuss with that. Let's get going through this dungeon. Not believe I didn't see... Alright. Will you guys let me flee? You guys are probably... No, you're big and dumb, but you can still cut me off. Alright, it was worth a shot. Well, that costs 10 MP. I don't want to do that. I was considering calling in the team. Alright. We need to partially... Let's focus fire on this first guy. We need to partially start considering resource management in a big way, as we're getting really low on MP. I do imagine that if this place is going to give us a boss, it's going to give us a heal like it did with Dual Magus. Because this game seems nice, and it seems really mean for it to give us a boss without Jessica and without a heal, and with these really durable, heavy-hitting guys all the way up. But then again, it has given us this really nice system of being able to come back up fully healed easily, so maybe not. I'm not going to count on it. Hoping. I'm not going to count on it. Stop stomping me. Gosh, you almost killed me. Just die. Man. Both the caliber of monsters and the fact that we're missing Jessica here is actually making these random battles kind of tense for me. Alright, just one sec, so I don't look like a fool. If I let that go, that'll pop back up. Then I step on it, and it'll pop back down. Then I run back over to that side, it'll pop up, pull that guy on without stepping off, and profit. So, wait. I already fucked up. Step one. Come on, Nat. Step one. Step one. Then we'll run around over here to lower the bridge again. Darn it. Note to self. Push to mute. Constantly trying to improve this stream stuff, and though I have a little be right back thing now that I can use when I'm gone, that will get rid of the camera and turn off my microphone, all with the push of one button, and then put up a little notice that I'm gonna be right back. Just a really quick one. Nothing fancy. We'll put something fancier later. But no crud, that's how this works. Okay. We're gonna have to just push this right there, aren't we? No? How do? But I should put a... I shouldn't have just attacked with Angelo or with Angus. But I should set up a push talk thing for like those odd moments where I know for like a second that I cough, but I don't want to shut everything down. And then get in the habit of using it. Yeah. Like that. That right there. That noise, that throat clearing noise I made. Would have liked to mute that. Alright, I bumbled this somehow. How do I see how I unbumble it. Okay. I don't unbumble it that way. I unbumble it by taking this over to that, using that mechanism that pulls back up the stairs. Man, I had this all wrong. This was a big blunder to not pay attention to how to get to that chest. I am ashamed. This is quite the punishment for not paying attention. I will remember this lesson. It's not on there enough. Oh, okay. From that angle, it seemed pretty fully on there. At least to me. I don't know. Fine, I'll get on the other side. And pull. Alright. Picking up what you're putting down, puzzle. I'm learning how to think in, teeter-totters and sliding stairs. Upward sliding stairs. I say that because my favorite straight puzzle game, like where most of the point of the game is just puzzles, has got to be Portals. And one of the things I love about Portals, and why I, when it was new, introduced it to so many of my friends, was that I loved that aha moment when your brain finally makes that click. And maybe it's not the way it works for everybody, but it's the way it worked for me, it's the way it worked for all of my friends. What the heck, where's the... Did this go up further than I thought it was gonna? No. Okay, I see. Crap. Lost my train of thought again. What was it saying? Ah. Trying to remember what my train of thought was before I realized I was still doing the puzzle wrong. No, I think that's gone. I bet I can remember my point if anybody in the YouTube wants to comment if they're curious what I was going on about. Well, maybe it was unimportant. It is hard for me to be talking and remembering just how wrong I'm doing this puzzle. Does the stair have a thing that allows me to pull up a statue? Okay. Well, the game's nice enough to let me have this statue right here because it kind of thinks maybe I did this. That's what putting this statue here makes me think that. Yeah, maybe I did this. Maybe I totally botched the whole thing. And I don't want to drag that statue over here, all the way over here. I just want to fix it with this new statue. Right, I have to be on this side to pull. Ah! Shoot. So that's something I can do really quickly. I meant to put up a noise gate on this because I don't think I have one for the times I make loud noises. Because I know that when I clipped that clip that I have and I laugh, I get loud. Shoot. I'm gonna have to do that for next time. Let's figure that out. And just really quick. And then I'm double covered because if the sound is bad, it's in the chat. And the chat is on the screen. Ah. Alright, real quick, it's fun. This is the holder that I use for my phone that is my webcam during this. And it's a little hard to sit it in there, but it's fun. A little bit of fun before we return back to Dragon Quest fun, since I had to spend I don't know exactly how long fussing with fixing that right there. That's not how I wanted to be spending that time, but I think we're back at it. I think we're good. I think I might want to just with those settings make sure I'm a bit louder. What did I do? I brought that up here because I need that to go. Where am I? Man. That all made me lose track of where I was in the puzzle. Gosh darn it. Confound it. So I need to get back up to there. So I need to wait. God, why did I just go up when I was there. Alright. Stop fussing about. Just look around. Just look around. Stop panicking. We were trying to wait that. No. Alright. Need a better vantage point. We want there. We were needing that to get weighted from that side, which is primed to do if we do this right. Ay vey. I kinda hope the statues just reset when we leave, cause this, I botched this. I botched this royal. Alright, let's just check the cam there a little bit. Generally, if you see me just do like a little weird move, I'm either self-adjusting because I've been sitting too long, or more likely than not, I'm testing the camera that it didn't freeze, because the program I'm using for the camera is with my phone using the Droid Cam client, and just using the camera on my phone, which is supposed to be a pretty good camera. I don't know too much about cameras, but as my webcam. So if I push that up there, is that what I'm supposed to be doing? I think, because I just got that up there. Now it's starting to come back to me. I just lost track of everything I was doing there because of issues in the stream. That is one of the downsides of not really editing my videos for the YouTube anymore, is when stuff like that happens midway, it's just gonna be in the video. You know what? Let me just add a note for that in my handy dandy notes. What I'm not gonna do is edit it. But what I can do is make a note that when I make the description and whatnot, to mention that there's that big chunk in the middle, and set a quick timestamp link to jump past it for anybody who wants to. Of course, doing that, I get lost at what I'm doing again. Why do I do this to myself? Why can't I just let these things be? Right, the two statues. This place is getting weird because I botched it all up. Yeah, I don't want to fight the grapes. I mean, run. Screw you, grapes. Ugh, I don't want to fight the grapes. Alright. Super throw. Sheesh. My dude's always this hurt. Alright, we don't have time to fuss around. We need to start taking him down. Because my people are getting riggedy wrecked. But it's not really them doing it. I think it was just all of the distractions that I've thrown upon myself. Son of a... That I forgot to heal when I really should have. And you know, if there ever was a point where I'd be okay with dying and just restarting from where we started, it'd be here. Because this has been a mess. fall asleep. Please finish the job. No, you couldn't do it. Wake up, Nat. Yangus might need your help. He didn't, but it was okay. Better safe than sorry, gonna heal. Oh, gotta heal. Especially because I'm trying to conserve resources, has this whole thing just been a terrible blunder. I'm not really trying that hard anymore. Okay, so I want that to go up. So I push this over here. Alright, alright. That's most of it, that's most of it. Then I come over here. And I gotta pull that other one off. Or I gotta step on it and push it off. That's probably easier. That's probably better. We'll do that. I'm gonna try running again. Thank you. Okay. Well, maybe it will just be easiest to just... Okay. Now this... This is where I let everything go bad, right? Why, we've made it back to the friggin' 10th floor. I'm gonna save, so I won't do none of that again. Unless I, you know, have to teleport because I'm so beaten up. But this does appear to be the top. Well, top-ish. I don't... Fuck. Can I see more? Okay, we're at the top. We made it. Betting around here somewhere would be the treasure. I don't have much hope. Whoa! That was strange. What was that? That was very strange. Okay, let me... I don't have much hope of it actually working. Let me use this holy water. Because it said weak monsters, but I just don't want to get in a fight around here if there is, but I want to take a look around for chests if there are. And if that holy water lets me do that, then I consider it a holy water well spent. Maybe it only just reduced the encounter rate. Maybe it did nothing. You know what? At this point, if I'm not getting a heal, I do need to like heal up before any boss. So I'm just gonna call the team, have them deal with this. Go team, go! Quiet there for a second. Alright. How's my team doing? They're doing pretty good. They're poking them down. They're doing damage. They're taking the hits and still surviving. They keep on swinging. Keep on that swinging. Stay in the fight for 3 rounds. Cast oomph on yourself right before you leave the fight. Boom, at least took down that guy. I don't know why you'd cast oomph on yourself right before you leave the fight. Oh, schnapples. Alright, statue. Just leave me alone. I poured holy water all over myself to try to avoid you. I didn't think it would work, but I tried. You gave me Renin powder, which wasn't worth it. I just want to look around. Because I either missed a chest or it's here somewhere. Or not necessarily a chest, but a treasure of some sort. Alright, up the ladder we go. Up we go. What we find? Maybe it's up here. This treasure we seek so desperately. Well, it's like for sure up here is the guy we need to talk to, so that's good too. Just taking it slow, looking around, trying not to incur random encounters. Oh, there it is. There's the chest. What is it? It's mine. A cherry and bow? Alright. That's good. When used as an item in battle, this bow restores 30 or more HP to all allies. A 30 HP full heal is not... It's not bad. We will put it in Angelo's stuff, but not equip it. No. And he may use it in battle in like a desperate situation for some healing for everybody. When we're out in the world and just fighting stuff. That seems a lot more likely to get used. Everything else I want to keep in his inventory. Alright, where are you, dude? There you are. I found your bow. Okay, he's working on something up here. Are you building this tower? Is that what's going on? No, this tower's built to hold a giant thing. You're building a giant statue. Okay, that's what this tower's about and for. That kind of makes sense with all the levers and whatnot, because you want to be able to get to different points. Huh. That's cool. What's up, dude? This before I do my dialogue.
You made it! All the way to the top, like? Eh? Ha ha ha! If it's that easy, I've got more building to do. Can't have a novice like you getting to the top. You're alright, young'un. I'm Rhydon. And what do you want with a sculptor like me, eh? You're looking for the cran spinners. Ah, those old gemstones, is it? They've been out of my family for donkey's years. I've never even laid eyes on them myself. This is what I heard, like. One of my ancestors put them in a... Ooh. This damn back. Always giving me trouble.
Can we just, like, use the rest of our MP to heal you? Please don't send us on a quest to fix your back before you help us to do a thing, because I want Jessica back. Can we promise to help your back later?
Anyway, I heard one of my ancestors used them in a statue she carved.
It's more acceptable. Getting permission to go to another location to get the item we need.
That's right. It was the pinnacle of her career, they say. Her best work.
Still, something I'd rather avoid.
The statue now? I can honestly say, I don't know. You'll have to find it yourself, young'un.
Okay. Alright, well... Alright, I think I have it.
All I can tell you is the lady's name. If this whole block of mine isn't letting me down, her name was Alexandra.
Oh. That probably makes it easier. It's probably in Alexandria, but maybe not. My thought is that in this town, or not this town, but the town that we learned to come to this tower, we learned about Neos and how one of his ancestors was famed to have made a great statue there. Plus, other people in the town mentioned Neos, which made me feel like it was probably going to be a plot point later. So it's either in, Alexandria, or it's in Neos. I feel like it has to be in one of those two options. But I might be wrong.
That's about it, I'm afraid. Unless there's something else I can help you with. What? My son said I should pay him a visit once in a while? There's no time for that. If a novice like you can get to the top of my tower, I've got my hands full here. I'll just have to build it higher. The only way is up, as they say.
So you did build this whole tower, or I guess it's part of your ancestry. And that was supposed to stop me? Did you put the monsters here? The puzzles were annoying, but, you know, I did it. Well, poo on you, bud. I guess. Let's we teleport out of here. And go to Alexandria just to check and heal. If there's a statue here, then we'll make our way to the fabled Isle of Neos. Yeah. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Alright, napping to get our MP. We had enough resources to do the dungeon without leaving. Found all the treasures too. Alright, I slept up. Did I read this when I was here? I don't know if I had the alchemy pot when I was here, or if I was savvy. King of Adventure Newsflash. You can get different information from the same people depending on whether it's day or night. It's like a town that has two faces. Remember, the things you hear may not sound particularly important at first, but you never know what may come in handy later on. Okay, so I wondered if this game, is kind of starting to come to the conclusion as I rest enough that I don't spend much time at night, but they did have different dialogue stuff, especially back in Pick'em, when there was that one guy who was completely different whether you saw him during the day or at night. So I'm just going to take a quick peek up here. Just a quick look to see if there's a statue. Talk to Jessica's mom. See if she has anything to say about Jessica. Or a statue. I'm actually only an Albert by marriage. And yet, here I am. The only one left in the Albert family mansion. It's quite ironic, really. No, here's one. Me. Alright, I don't think I saw any statues of note here. So, we'll step outside, because I think that the statue probably wouldn't be inside. I think that if there were one here, it'd be out here. Let's talk to people. What do you think? Is there any reason we're wasting time here? If you're determined to go herring off around the world, don't you think it might have been an idea to head for somewhere more relevant? Yeah, they think I'm on the wrong track. I'll bet they know about that woman Alexandria and all. Let's ask around. Yangus doesn't seem to think so. Maybe I made my first stop at the right place after all. What do you say? Alright. I guess it's worth talking to everybody. I've read all the dialogue that everybody says here. Unless I see something different pop up. or something relevant that I want to read out loud. I'm just gonna skip over it because it's all been done before by me. Can I read these books? No. I don't know if I've been in here. I just want to check up here. Who wants to talk? Mr. Okay, Lorenzo went back to Argonia. He may be the son of a chancellor, but there's something very frivolous about him. I don't think he'd make a very good match for her at all. Hers is a little different. First Master Alistair, and the Miss Jessica is gone as well. I haven't seen a smile on Lady Rosalind's face for many a day now. Alright, they're saying some new stuff here, so maybe I'm on the right track of where I should be talking to people. To be honest, I never really liked Miss Jessica all that much. Don't tell me when I said that. But I keep having dreams about her. I'm really quite concerned for her, really. I can do my best to make friends with her when she comes home. Okay. Weird. Very strange. Do you have anything? That might have been relevant. I'll read it out. The previous master of the house, that is, Master Alistair's father, well, he apparently had strong ties with the Chancellor of Argonia's family. That's why Miss Jessica was promised to be married to Master Lorenzo and Chancellor's son. Not that Miss Jessica would hear of it, mind you. Now, it might be a bit of a stretch, and I'm going to try to use game design. That might be a hint to go continue our search in Argonia for this statue. Angelo seems unconvinced, and Yangus thinks that we still need more information. I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind in case I don't learn anything else talking to these people. Because Yangus, I don't think would say that if I wasn't on the right track. I mean, they could have called this, they could have said Alexandria as a red herring to send me here. I read this. Hello. This seems important. Maybe I read it before, but I don't remember it. The history of the Albert family begins with Alexander Cranbartle. Cranbartle being at the beginning of the episode, the funny named dude, the guy we just met was Rydon Cranbartle. A gifted sculptor, skilled swordsman, and capable magician. Now, he actually just told us that it was Alexandria, maybe named after Alexander, or possibly a misremembrance. Let's continue. Alexander was a truly unique individual who left his mark on history in a variety of ways, fully deserving his reputation as a great sage. His descendants reap the benefits of a prestigious and noble bloodline. They would do well to remember that they have a responsibility to uphold the high tradition of their ancestry. Well, we learned a little there. We learned that Jessica does have a connection to these Cranbartles that I didn't previously know. Interesting. Jesus, the world. Yep, I've read that before, otherwise I would have gotten a new recipe. So I probably read that other one before, but in the context now, it seemed more important. Do you know anything? Lady Rosalind hasn't been looking so well recently. I hope she gets better soon. I'd much rather see her back on her strict old self than carry on like this. Back to her strict old self than carry on like this. Click, click, click. I've been in here to loot it. I don't know. think so. The answer is no, because there's Jessica's outfit. Her clothing from her time in Alexandria. Okay. So we can change her to her regular clothes when we get her back now. We could have done that before if we'd ever ransacked her room, but it seems like I never did that. But we have now. Alright, no. Yangus, do you have anything? No. You? No. Okay, neither of you think that that book was the aha moment, I suppose. The, okay, we couldn't have been any clearer, this is where you're going. Did I break all the stuff up here? There's a lot of stuff up here. No, I didn't. I'm finding all sorts of stuff. No, I don't want to do... No. Yeah, I guess I didn't break many of these, or potentially any, when I was there last. Good thing I did it this time. Maybe I didn't even open these. Who knows? We don't yet, but they have been opened now. And we know that for the time being, anyway. Alright, so is there anybody else in this town I'm going to have to talk to about this? Anybody else changing their dialogue? Or is it to Argonia or Neos? You rumor that Miss Jessica's going around with an odd bunch of travelers. What do you worry about her? I hope she's being safe. Staying safe? I kind of glossed over it. I was so lucky that I got to see the Alexandris. This is my moment of shame where I realized that the things we're looking for, the statue of Alexandria at the top of the tower where we met Jessica, that were all glowy and jewel-like that I made a note of before, but despite the note, seemed to have forgotten of until this point, and I know exactly where we're going. Hush up, old man, you've said this to me before. Is that a zoomable location? Do I need to make a run over there for it, or can I just go? Looks like I gotta make a run from here for it. Okay. Alright. Will do. Will do. We will absolutely do that. Oh, hey, kids. First. Nothing reports. Oh, it's you! Haven't you found the man who killed Alistair yet? We can't wait till you do. Make sure you come and tell us first, okay? Nothing to report, sir. Alrighty, is anything gonna happen when I leave town out here? I doubt it, because I had to step in here, but... the answer lies... whoop, to the tower, to the east. I need to use the restroom real quick, so I'll be right back. I'm returned. Double checking. Yep. Looks like everything works the way that I planned it. Alright, to the east. To the tower. To the tower. It's gonna make us climb another tower. Do you guys think I'm on the right path? Statue of Alexandria. Jessica, hang on. Nah, I've got a thought on the way. It's in me brain. And, well, on its way now. On the tip of me tongue it is. I forgot his voice at the beginning. You seem to know what our next move should be, Nat, because he wasn't there. So, let's go. We've got to rescue Jessica from whatever evil magic is gripping her as quickly as possible. What? The crown spinels were sent into some statue years ago, and the sculptor was a woman called Alexandria. Was she... That name rings a bell with me somewhere, but I just can't quite place it. You guys are no help. Like, I'd figure this one out on my own and feel like a dummy because I should have known, because it's been like, what, a week since I played that portion? I mean, I guess it's been a week. I feel foolish. This is the episode of shame for me. Okay. You know what? In fact, no. I was gonna fuss with the title of the stream, but I like it as is. It's gonna keep it like that. For those of you not watching this stream, you don't get to know what the title is. Ha 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 ha. This is not right. Okay. Let's pop back in here. Or maybe it was, and I'm just silly. Let's pop back in here, and yes, it was. And just use our map, because I don't remember this place's layout very well either. But it looks like I should be able to walk around out here and get up. Oh man, I forgot I had that holy water on. Nice. No wonder we weren't having to fight little shits. Yeah, they're just little shits. So let's get rid of them. Hey, you know what? I do not want to be fighting little shits. So holy protection, please. No. What do you use holy protection in the other tower? But... oh, fuzz. I forget how to get through this place quick. But I didn't want to spend the MP. It was more worth it to me, not this door, to just use the item. Because I got 8 Gs. 8 kg. Then I go up. I think I go up this. Man. No. Oh, you know what though? I was wondering if this game was gonna make me do any backtracking. There's only one treasure around here. In case I saw any of those chests that I couldn't open before because I didn't have the key. Because that'd have been mean. To have all those chests there and then no reason to backtrack. Yeah, I recall these, and I spent way too much time trying to figure out if there was any sort of extra secret with them. And, you know, maybe there still is, and that's where that last treasure is, but I didn't figure it out. Unless it suddenly clicks for me here or something, I give up. I'm not gonna figure it out. Maybe it's in one of these pots and I didn't break it. I don't know. Nope. But we had to be sure. No. Of course I'm not. Of course I forget and I choose the wrong way. I remember this portion where this one goes through 2 rooms to get to stairs, but I forgot which one was to progress. Alrighty. Let's walk around that door. What if I go through it? Like, what is something weird happen? Like, what's it there for? I don't know. Somewhere in here is a treasure I didn't find. Could it be considering this key item I'm about to get that treasure I didn't find? That would be interesting. I don't think I ran around up this way, though. Oh, yeah, I did. And I definitely went in there and did all that. Okay. Now we're up here with the statue. Statue! Now, that statue came, like, kind of alive once, so I'm wondering if this might be where that boss fight that they didn't give me was, with my chance to heal. Very ingenious way to make this the boss. Essentially of the last dungeon, but of this chapter, so to speak. Are you gonna come to life and fight me? The statue's eyes are set with a pair of beautiful, shimmering jewels. Take them. Yes. And... do I need to use a tool of some sort? You've climbed up here before, right? So let's just get on up there, sharpish. Alexandra's statue. Hey, hang on a minute. Have I got it? What have I got? I ain't sure yet, but it's gonna be good. Do I need to use a tool of some sort? What do I do here? I'm confused. What would I use to pry out jewels? I guess maybe a dagger? No. I wonder if it would say something along the lines if that's not an effective tool to use. Yes, I see that. If I walk away in frustration, do I catch a cutscene?
Wait, brave travelers.
Okay, there we go.
I am Alexandra. Many years past, I lived in your world. It was my hands that sculpted this statue.
Oh!
Let me tell you a tale. A forgotten moment lost in the great ocean of history. The story of the bloodline of the sages.
Okay.
I was born into the Crambartle family. A family descended from one of the legendary 7 sages. But my generation saw the legacy of the sages pass to the Albert family when I married. You see, I was the chosen heir.
Okay, following so far.
The blood of the sages has remained in the Albert family ever since.
Is that why Jessica's so magic-y?
But that lineage was severed by a dark and evil power when the life of the latest chosen heir, Alistair, was ended.
Okay, these 7 sages must be connected to the plot of who all Dulmagus was killing. Maybe he's going after the descendant that he believes to have that magical lineage blood in them. Well, I guess Alistair and Jessica would both have it, maybe?
Nevertheless, I am an ancestor of the Albert family. So, I will do everything I can to help preserve the Albert family line. I want you to take the crown spindles from the statue. I have no doubt they will be of use to you. Now, Jessica is the only one who can continue the Albert family line. I beseech you to go to her aid.
Maybe he was planning on killing Jessica and couldn't. But since she has that lineage, he was able to use her body to take over because that's really all he needed. Maybe. When I say stuff that quietly, am I still... According to the volume on the thing, I think I'm still being heard. I'm just gonna check this just real quick, and if there's gonna be an echo for a second. But am I being heard? I think I have my volume settings for everything too quiet to hear myself. One sec. I think I'm being heard. Man, I really wish if I could tell if I'm being heard. And it's bugging me enough that I am going to just really quick put these... do the quick sound test real quick. Just... Alright. Testing the sound. Okay. Now when I really make an effort, I can most certainly be heard, but when I sit back here and I kind of just like talk normal, if I start to mumble to myself, can I still be heard? Yeah, looks like I can actually. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Test successful. Generally, I'm trying not to be all mumbly like that, but there we go. Alright, let's take these spindles. Give me them spindles. Give me. Oh, they're just on the ground now. Well, I'll put them in my bag. They're mine now. Except I faced that the wrong way for a second. There we go. Alright, well, we did it. Yay. Let's evac. Let's get out of this tower. Make our way back over to the guy that had the plan. God, what was his name? Everybody has so many names. I'm bad with names. We'll talk with him. See what's going on with him. And how we're going to progress this plan now that we have the jewels. Oh, sir. Sir. I did the thing. Let's do the thing now. Oh, I suppose it's a good idea to do a real save, church. We'll really, really save. Saving for real. Confess. Alrighty. Yes, I intend to continue on. Then I'll go talk to the magician guy we got these for. Whatever his name was. I don't know, I lost my train of thought. Now I'm back. Here's where he lives. I think I was trying to pull up the map. That wouldn't help much. Oh, other side. Got a big statue of himself there. I'm going in. Guard. Should have inquired. Oh crap, now I have to inquire. Where's he at? I only came here to buy some weapons. I never thought I'd end up getting a job. I'm looking forward to seeing this girl with that stick that everyone's talking about. I'll give me a good opportunity to see how sharp my new blade is. Alright. Alright. Is there another room down here you could be, like, hiding in? Is he back here? No? Must be more than 6 months now since David came to the house. My first impressions of him were of a grubby little traveler, but he actually very attentive and good-natured. He's a nice little lad, you know. I really can't see why Domingo has such a problem with him. Why on earth would you employ someone you dislike so much anyway? Right. Master's taking on more guards with barely a moment's notice. I'm run off my feet trying to feed all the extra man. That seems unfamiliar. Have I been back here? Is there something in here for me to steal? There is, a mini medal. There are rooms in this mansion that even the staff aren't allowed to go inside. But I don't know where they are. I've been working here for more than 2 years and I've never come across them. Alrighty, so hidden rooms, you got it. Hydration check. Mark. Alright, well if I was gonna add some hidden rooms, there's a room that I don't... Alright, this looked out of place before. Maybe one of these books raises up a hidden room? Or maybe one of these shelves covers up a hidden room. Amazing alchemy. Yes, we read about this. Could have sworn, like, alright, so looking for the secret. What's that? That looks like a thing. The game gave me a hint about secret rooms. And I was pretty sure there was another room in here that we'd already been in. God, I wish I paid more attention, because then maybe I'd have an idea of where to look for the secret room. Alright, I know I've tried these two before, but that was before we were trying to look for them in potentially a secret room. Right, this is the one about the guy who built the anti-magic staff. Just gonna have a short coughing session for about 20 seconds. Okay, maybe not 20 seconds. Where could this secret room be? Do you have anything to say to me of interest? Thought you'd lose your job because of the witch with the staff, but Master Domenico decided to keep me on because he thinks she might come back. Ironic, isn't it? He'll give me my marching orders if I make another mistake, that's for sure. Master Domenico has ordered the guard to be redoubled. I'm still hurting from where that girl hit me, but I'll be in trouble if I keep moaning about it. Okay. Let's take a look around for anything that might just look out of the ordinary, because we've already seen a couple of things look out of the ordinary. We may need to go outside. outside for a secret room. Can I pull any of these sconces? No. I really can't do anything with that. What if I get really close to it and stare at it? No, I would have been surprised if that one worked. And there's that too that's a little bit strange. Maybe I have to come back at night, or maybe the thing is outside. It does look like a bit of a moon. And there's a tree. Okay, maybe I'm reading too much into this, but I have a lot of ideas to try to figure out what's going on with this guy and where he's at. Because we came back with his jewels. It was a long and arduous process in which I looked like a fool many of times. If Jessica dies in that burial with Domenico, that Domenico creates, with the Kran's spinals, we'll have lost everything. We need to tread carefully here. We need to handle the situation judiciously. Maybe that Domenico be a bit more friendly when he gets the jewels. Don't take much to change blokes, see? Look at me. Just meeting you is enough to change me, eh, Gov? Alright. There! Was he standing outside the whole time? Probably not.
You disgust me. I didn't know you from Adam, but still I took you in. And this is how you repay me.
What'd he do?
I didn't do anything. Please believe me. I was just feeding Leopold as normal.
What? What did you call him? It's Sir Leopold. Just who do you think you are? Has this imbecile upset you too, Sir Leopold? Of course he has. Such impertinence. No doubt the vile thereabouts put poison in your food as well.
Please, Master. You
Whoa.
must believe me. I would never serve Leopold, Sir Leopold, poison.
Why should I believe you? If you want to prove your innocence, you'll have to eat some yourself. Now, while I watch.
Really?
Not like that. On your hands
Double really?
and knees. And look like you're enjoying it.
Do we want to help this guy? This is extra messed up.
That's it. It suits you, David. Well, Sir Leopold, he seems safe enough. Enjoy your dinner. David, Sir Leopold is as much your master as I am. I shouldn't have to remind you that you treat him with the utmost respect. Understood? Now, you're back. I apologize for my servant's unsightly display. So, what are you doing here? If you come to report back, I'll be waiting in my room.
That was a messed up display. What you got to say? Oh, it's you! Haha! You saw that, did you? How embarrassing. For some reason, the Master's in a bad mood today. He needs someone to take his frustration out on. I'll have to be careful he doesn't dismiss me. I don't want to leave this job. I like it here, and I'm very fond of the Master. Can't explain why exactly, but I feel like it's fate that I've ended up working here. get out, bud. This is not a good situation for you. Alright.
Ah, there you are. I hope that little saying before didn't upset you. Is nothing unusual. I don't know why, but just looking at David's face makes my blood boil. Of course, I'd never dream of firing him. I have far too much fun being his master.
Because you're a dickhole.
Not enough of that. Have you got the jewels? Have you brought me the crown spinners?
Yeah.
Ha ha! You have! I won't have you bore me with details. I only care about results. Yes. Just holding them in my hands, I can feel the waves of magical energy flowing out of them. Yes, the crown spinners. And the impenetrable barrier will be simplicity itself with these. That wand-waving bimbo won't stand a chance.
Okay, so I imagine that those things being made by Jessica's ancestor will probably not let her get killed by the protective barrier, maybe even fix her.
And I expect you're feeling rather pleased with yourself. Helping the great Domenico is an honor, is it not? So, let me reward you. You may serve me as a guard until that meddling girl comes back. I presume you accept this honor. There's no need to be diffident. I'm sure you'll do.
It's not taking no for an answer.
Very good. From this moment on, you will be my bodyguards. But now, for the first task in your new post. Come this way.
No. I knew that was a secret room. I don't have the magic to open
This
it.
leads to my secret library. You will find a book for me in there.
Okay.
The book is called The Big Book of Barriers. It contains a recipe for making a very powerful barrier.
Okay. Well. Well. Domenico, you're lucky that I would really like to get into that library and take a little look-see around. I do need to take a break from streaming, though, for a little bit. Probably nothing more than like 20-30 minutes, and I'll come back with either some more Dragon Quest or something else. Unless something happens and I'm too tired, but can't imagine I will be. I mean, I feel pretty up. I just finished my second energy drink. Granted, that's my second energy drink in 12 hours, but we're gonna stop it here for right this moment. It's been fun hanging out. Not too many people want to do chat, except before I did all the subscription or the YouTube stuff. But yeah, last mention. Join the Discord. Set it at the top of the screen the whole time, if you want. I mean, you don't have to, but that's something that you're interested in. It's available. We're doing it. See ya.